all I can say is I've took it down now anyway, but yeah, whoever that, I'm telling you, honestly, basically it shows me getting rude, but whatever, but it is, honestly, my PlayStation camera wouldn't turn on for fucking like hours, turn on off, unplugged it, plugged it back in, now it's working fine. So I'm just saying, if you've seen that, it wasn't, even though it did look good, it wasn't me, and that's all I can say. And if whoever it was, whatever. Because it's about what way I look at it, it sounds like bollocks. That was bollocks. So, just what I say, yeah. Yeah. Because yeah, there's a lot of wanker jerks, yeah. Try that, because try that, yeah. Fucking unbelievable that was. Seriously. Something I can do. Just carry on. Yeah, it's actually installed. Brilliant. There you go. Seriously. Anyway, get over it and just got to move on, because that's what the fuck I want to do. But I say, fuck off today, it is. It's like now, PlayStation cameras not showing a light, but there I am. Anyway, oh god, stop joining my shit. Need to do shopping and shit, but it's pissing me down outside. Wow. Oh, fucking hell, fired a missile, right?
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Fox 2, Fox 2.
HQ, attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs, I can't tell them apart.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Lucky son. There you go, buddy.
Target acquired. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that mission accomplished. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars and runways. Enemy on your tail!
Fuck.
Attack missed. Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire!
Bitch.
Attacking us! Bandit is still alive!
Ah, fuck off.
In position behind Bandit!
Oh, you bastard, I like it. There you go, buddy. Last fucking up. What I'm looking for. Where is it?
Follow me, eh?
There we go. Mother! Oh god. Shit. Let's get on this bastard somewhere. I'm gonna get on it. Put that on video. What else I do? Fuck off, bitch. You know, oh, there's not. There's no surely.
H2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
My ass. So fucking big.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Oh, no way.
H2, you're targeted. Enemy's got a lock.
What a fucking nutball. Come here, little bastard. Well, I'm on
Fox 2,
the...
Fox 2.
Oh, too early, we guess.
Position behind bandit. Missile coming! Break!
Oh, my days, we're here.
Column 2, enemy behind you.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Come here, bitch. Come here, back on it. Fucking out of there, bro.
Fire, evading.
Where's that bitch?
Bandit evaded the attack.
Mage 2, missile away.
Bye bye, bitch. Yeah, yummy. That's how that shit's done. Bringing it down, nice and slow. Don't see no fighters to worry about, bro. You out there, boy.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Coming straight at you, bro. Move fast and fast. Better.
To Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down.
Shit, bro.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Yeah.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom
Got
of
Susan.
Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Nice that, dude. Oh, I know.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your men are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. No, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem
Oh,
Squadron,
it's just
it's go
replay.
time.
Roger
This is
that.
replay of what I've just done, isn't it? That's what this game's
This is
epic.
the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack.
Oh.
Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your little man. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
That's the bollocks. This game's a fucking bollocks when it comes. This game's always, look, it's a replay. I played Hawks 1 and 2, right, and this is what they missed. This is a replay mission, man, and that's what you want to fucking see, sorry. Little flying about, fucking ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Well, actually, it was earlier on before fucking, I had to fucking, what the fuck? Anyway, alright, moving on. Played all the ace combats. Shit, oh, there you go.
Okay,
good playing.
Here we
I
go.
see you.
Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight.
Seriously, Hawks,
You're a
man,
good
really,
pilot. So
really
I told
wanted.
them. I had to fill an empty
Nah,
spot, so
he didn't have an epic gunfight.
it's still a
And
leash,
like,
though.
like, no, I was dodging missiles there. I can't see him playing the game, but like when it's on, whatever.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar.
yeah.
See if you can locate the enemy.
It's epic. So what the hell are you doing? Someone wants to play, doesn't it?
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
One eyes up in there.
Our fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts flow up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Mage 2, walking.
Bandit on your 6. Watch it. Rifle 3 engaging. I'll hold them off. Target locked.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
This is Rifle 2. I'm damaged, but still airborne.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Yeah.
Detonating missile.
What's that? Up to you. That's the shit, that is. You know.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Who's that cunt there? Bro?
Nice going, mate.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Right, that's him.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber in.
Oh, they're Mage 2, maintain your element 1. Do not break up. Mage 1. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Could be the wrong one. It's that one. Move forward. Forward. See me dodge that missile, then you? Ooh, motherfucker. Yeah. Watch it forever, it's fucking epic. Imagine real life man doing that shit, that's about it. Yeah, coming round that bomber's asshole.
Gollum, two new enemy groups.
That one of those, yeah. Boom.
HQ, attention all combat groups. 5.
Drones? Getting me right.
Chaps.
Drone that shit
Bomber
off.
hit.
Yes, Bob. Honestly, well, we should move on. That's epic. Why didn't the Hawks do that? Biggest fucking problem with the Hawks. Seriously. It was exactly that. It's uneasy to be fair, but like.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking
Was
bogies
it?
were from
Probably by me.
International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Eurasian
cameras
continent were attacked
telling
in the
you.
same way.
That's
The
super
damage is
spot, man.
severe.
The camera just.
Many wars are lost by
When the
failing
camera's
to
on, the
recover
lights
from
on.
the opening blows. That means
And the light
successfully
hasn't been on, and now it's
retaliating
just come back on again. And earlier I couldn't get it
We
on
have turned the
at
tides of
all.
battle here.
Told you
You
this.
have our thanks.
Well done, Nemo. And also, then, like I say, because I don't know what you want to think about that. It wasn't me. It was me, but it wasn't me. Earlier. Man's bullshit ever, dude. Right, where are we anyway? Like I say, I need to just move on. Fucking haters. Fucking. Oh, I'm adjusting my steering wheel now as well. The steering wheel for a long time is not. I've been adjusting my pedals, and yeah. Well, you watch homemade rig. When you watch like their rigs, the ones you buy. Yeah, seriously, man. I just got a couple of slots, and now my steering wheel slot goes forward and backwards because basically because my seat is car seat, yeah. What it is, it goes right back to that.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared
Right down,
war on the
well, back to
Osean
have it
Federation.
Just
As soon as the news broke out, enemy
Comfortable
aircraft
with a
began
steering wheel.
bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction.
Anyway,
The
sure.
Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator,
Topgun's in
which is
because
being
he's
built in
fucking
southern
blown
Asia,
Maverick
has
out
been
the water blood.
seized by the Erusian army.
Sorry.
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time,
Don't
but his
prove
current
my ass.
whereabouts
What's
are
this, bro?
unknown.
British
Our
style,
sources in
kicking it
government
up.
tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers,
I was
to
there when they did
mobilize
it.
and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN.
What war?
Osea launched an attack on the capital today,
Motherfuckers.
striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle,
ENN
the Erusian
is
Air Force
good though, isn't it?
successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the
Because it's
disabled
shit, bro.
planes then
You see
crashed
me.
into
You see me.
residential areas.
Loving the rain effect on the canopy and all, loving the water and that shit. That's good.
The world was
It's
screwed.
proper.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos.
Good animated stories up.
They were desperate and started a war. One they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest
Again,
nations
shit.
from two
Shit
continents
pile
went
above.
head to
Just
head. And the
saying,
so-called
like-
righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only
That's funny,
nation
I
that
know.
could bring peace and stability to the
Gotta
world.
make it real, bro.
They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's
Yes.
how a space elevator,
Yeah.
stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans.
Yeah, I've heard
But to the
about that.
folks in Erusia, it
Sure
looked
is.
like Osea was moving in to take over.
Yeah.
Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President
Drones.
Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
Ba-ding.
Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
No, I got shot down.
In case you were wondering,
Yeah. One bird, isn't it?
I survived.
That don't matter. That's all good.
I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force
Not me
base,
being the bird,
then
but-
got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap.
Afterwards,
The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
You say it's just a big hole. Keep digging, kid. You cunts, honestly. That's what I say. Oh.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons. And the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
You should charge the enemy. Have it.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
£1 grand. And I could buy that. I'd carry by Do I? Why? I don't know. I've got left now. Money. Still says 105 grand. I don't know. In there, so that's nothing. Where's the other planes? I didn't buy the planes, did I? I was going to and then didn't end up here. So it'll be this little BLEF. We'll have get them on board, yeah. We'll hand it out. We'll set pass. Upgrade pass. Yeah. Oh. Guides, change category. Right. Yeah. Alright. Bear with me before we start this. Well, weather's stopped, I'm gonna have to get out there. Seriously. Got good weather, don't be out there. I'm going to go, man. Can't miss the break in the weather. Important bloody thing to do.